G'day guys, I'm BWCT and welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. Last episode we tried building a few rockets to try to get into orbit again and get some science from orbit, from around Kerbin, but that didn't work out so well, and I'll show you why. This part here is very crucial with those big rockets. I could do it again with the small rockets, but I feel like I'd just fail again for the same sort of reason. But that strut connector there is the one that connects all of the pieces together so they don't wobble around, so they don't start pushing you in different directions when you're not supposed to. Plus, it would also be nice to have this launch stability enhancer as well, just so that we can be a bit more steady on the platform and be pointed directly up when we fire. So, we're going to be building some ships this time. Some aeroplanes. Now, I don't know how well this is going to work because we don't have a lot of spaceplane parts, but I think we'll be able to do fine.
G'day, it's Post-Edit Paul here. This is the first spaceplane we've built, so I'm just going to go over a couple of the necessities that we need to discuss about it. The first thing is, we need to have enough lift on this to be able to lift all of the weight that's there from just moving forward. We don't want to be like tilting up the entire time that we're flying and still flying in a straight path. So we had to work out which wings were going to give us the best lift for the lowest amount of weight. I also decided to change the cockpit because we didn't need to have the other one. That was a bit heavier and not useful. And I'm just trying to set the lift up so it's just behind the mass right now, the central mass. And also those wheels need to be near the central mass as well so that it can pivot on that when it reaches the right speed.
So we can call this the little Explorer. No, we're going to call this Dora. Why not? Dora the Explorer. If only I could give it a pink colour. Oh, it's a bit unsteady, but it has basic movement. Ah, right. I don't have any intake. Right, let's try that again. Alright, let's go. I'm a bit worried about those wheels being bent that way. Okay. Pull up, pull up. Nope. Alright, so the basic problem that we have and why we have to test it so often is because we have this engine which is putting out thrust that way, but in order to get this off the ground, these need to provide enough lift to get the weight off the ground. Oh god, that is not very controlled at all. I'm holding full back. Okay, that is not working at all. Why is that not working? Is that because that's giving lift as well? Okay, let's try that again. Alright. Launch this. Full power. Let's go. So yeah, these wings are trying to lift it up. But to be able to do that, they need enough speed to be able to get up that high. What the hell? It just wants to nosedive into the ground. So yeah, every time you build one of these things, you have to work out exactly how much lift it's going to need. And then once you're in there, there we go. There we go, that's perfect. Of course, I don't know how quickly you can turn these sort of things now. I'll probably turn the speed down a bit. Alright, now we can actually fly over these different areas and get some more science. So we'll probably do crew report now. Yes, keep that. Actually, we might even be able to send it. I don't know how much electric charge we have on this. That uses most of it. But luckily this is creating electric charge so that we can keep doing it. So can we do another crew report now? Nope. And that's actually getting some max speed, so I'm going to turn the throttle down a bit more. We're aiming to get over to those highlands over there. And we can get science from there. And you can see that my liquid fuel is going down much, much slower than it was before with the rockets. Also, time warp doesn't work that well with this, unfortunately. So I'm kind of stuck from me having to wait it out, but I'll speed this up for you guys. So there we get a nice EVA report there for another 3.5 science. And we'll do our mystery goo as well while flying at Kerbal. So that's, fortunately that's not going to give us anything different, but that's okay. We'll keep that data and then we'll fly home. Nice quick jaunt out. You see, I'm trying to turn it quite slowly. Actually, I can turn on caps lock and that will turn me slower as well. See, if I try to turn too fast, this G-force meter goes too high up, and then I end up crashing out. Or like my wings might fall off or something like that. So I prefer not to do that if I can. Straighten back up again. Pull up just a little bit. Just so that we're holding our altitude. Just about there. Oh, that is perfect, look at that. Oh, never mind. Alright, about 2 k's away from the runway. We've got a pretty good lineup right here. I'm almost tempted not to land on the runway just because it's so bumpy. But we're going to try anyway. Oh, first thing. Quick save it. And also, I'm coming in way too high. And possibly too fast, so I might cut all engines anyway. Oh, now I'm heading for the space station. No! Pull to the left. Come on. Okay, I'm not going to land on the runway because I'm not even going to make it there. I can land next to it. Come on, too hot, too hot, too hot. Coming in. Oh! Oh, it's a bounce, it's a bounce. Oh dear, now I'm on the side. Brake, come on. Deploy! No, 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 no. Come on. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. He survived, he survived. Okay, so that one wasn't too good. But I'm sure we could do better next time. It's the learning experience. It's all a learning experience. Alright, cutting engines now instead. I'm also going to keep my downward trajectory. So I don't ruin anything. I'm also not going to deploy these, even though I said I've seen people do it. Because that doesn't seem like a good idea. Yes, it's also quite difficult to land when you don't have any air brakes on your plane. No, too much. Come on. Oh, now I'm on the bumpy bit. Is it going to work? I don't know if it's going to work. I think I'm just going to have to take a really long time to slow down. And this is still going. I don't know why it's still going. Shut up. Okay, we're slowly slowing down. We should be fine. I could probably slow down more if I tried to up the braking torque on these. That seems to work better. There we go. That's much better landing. Alright, 21 science. That's much better. Get all my money back as well. Is there any visual surveys? So now that we've done a small test flight with that, we can try to do this one, which is 1900. Oh, no, we can't do that one. We need to find ones that are below, above, below Catherine's sanity, which is where. So if we go to this one, this building, you can see where all the quests are. So Catherine's sanity is a quarter of the way around, so that's not very helpful, because that requires a much bigger plane than I can actually get at this point. But we're looking for 45 science, or at least some better contracts. Alright, I think I've got a good feeling about this one. The engine does look pretty damn close to the ground, but I think it might still do alright. I'm always wondering whether I should bother putting the SAS on this early. But, oh, this one seems to do well. I haven't even touched the other stuff. Use the Alt F to... Yeah, Alt F is to cancel it. It seems to be doing pretty well. Let's do a mystery goo here just for that extra little bit of science. Check if we have a crew report for this. Kevin Shaw's. Let's go over to the extra base just for that. I think there's science there. I'm pretty sure there's a crew report there at least. So, what do you reckon, guys? Do a turn here? I reckon I'll turn about here. Pull up and to the left. Oh, no, I did it too fast. See, now I'm too far to the left of it. So I've got to somehow pull myself down. There we go. Except not trying to pull up, because now I'm too high. But hopefully, because I'm still going 80, when I do my last pullback, it should be just enough to slow me down. Perfectly lined up, coming in. And touchdown. And brake! Brake quickly! Quickly! Come on! Oh, oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, please. Yes. Just enough space. Woo! So now we've got to turn around. Turn the brakes off. A little bit of thrust. Because I'm not walking all the way back there. Come on! We've got just enough space to turn around, come on. Oh dear. Oh. No, I think I'm stuck now. I just can sort of drag the engine along the ground a bit. It's all or nothing. I'm going to quick save it here just in case. And give it lots of thrust, come on! Come on, push it around. Push it around. Slow down, slow down. Keep turning, keep turning. Oh dear. Oh, because I didn't unlock the steering. Oh, that's why. Let's try that again. So if I unlock the steering now, I should be able to pull back up onto it almost immediately, I reckon. There we go. Look at that. So much better. God damn it. Right. Now, no speeding up time this time. Alright, 20 meters per second is probably a good speed. I know I can break down to 0 fairly quickly. A bit more. Bit further. Alright. Brake. And slow down. Alright, here we are. Here's the old KSP. We can get a crew report here. Keep that data. We can also do an EVA because we're actually out now. Climb out, please, but don't fall off. And this is still cold cabin grasslands, which is frustrating. So I guess I can't do anything here. Well, that was a huge waste of time. Flying back to yes. So if you can't tell what I'm doing, when I get rid of, when I'm just flying normally, it's trying to pull up a little bit. You see how the dot is a bit above the middle of the reticle? What I'm doing is holding down Alt and then tapping the movement keys, and you can see this is just slightly moving. Like if I push it a lot, it will continually push in that direction. So what I'm doing is just slightly tapping it just so that it gets enough to fly straight. So that it's constantly pushing in that direction. You see it's slightly turned but not quite enough. Just so that it's flying in the right direction. In the same direction that it was before. And these are very, very reactive. I wish I could turn down how much they reacted to my touch. I mean, I can do that, but they still turn fast enough that they would actually rip off. But I'm not going to try to land on the runway, I don't think. Just because I know it is terrible in this first stage. I might upgrade it soon. What was I going to get? Oh, I'm heading towards the ground here. Okay. Well, that's acceptable. I don't mind that if you can slow down and brake. And the big thing, I think, is turning off SAS when you hit the ground. Because otherwise these are just going to bounce with every single terrain glitch you're going to hit. So, yeah, that should be good enough. I can't move anywhere because the engine's dead. But, crew report? Yep, so we'll send that home. Also do an EVA report as well. Climb out. Keep that data as well. Store the data and jump in, grab board. Okay, so we got 26. This is a very slow process, isn't it? I just really, really want that piece. Alright, so we're just going to quickly try this again. See if we can do anything. We have actually got Jebediah on the stability assist now, so that should be a bit better. Hopefully, because we don't have those big bulky ones anymore that were wobbling around, seem to be doing a lot better on our vertical trajectory.
So I'm just going to sort of speed through all this because you've seen takeoffs before. This wasn't the best run anyway, and I sort of started pulling off to a very, very polar orbit. Well, it wasn't too polar, but it was much more straight towards the poles than I would have liked. And also sort of ran out of fuel too early on this one. But it was all because I had that little bit of extra weight on the top. So here's another try. And this time I had a much better trajectory going. I was going pretty much the perfect direction. And I had just gotten into orbit.
Alright, we're in space now. Let's just boost in the right direction. See if we can extend this out a bit. I don't think we could have enough fuel. Because the thing is, we've got more weight on this because of that Science Junior in there. So we're going to need more fuel than we did in the last rounds. And this top one is supposed to help us get back into orbit, so I don't know whether that's going to be good enough. Oh, I didn't even activate this stage. There we go. There we go. I've got an orbit now. Hopefully on the next round I'll be over Nerd's Ring. Should be able to be. push it out so it's not going to come back in. There we go. I think we could actually do it. Or am I going to be too far? .5. Oh, well, thanks. We did the material bay though, and that's usually a lot. 5.5? Oh, come on! I didn't think I did that already. Crew report? Nothing. I'm now way off of that anyway. Oh, what fun. So basically I didn't do anything with that launch, which is so helpful. But it's something I think I can do. Transmit or recover science data from space around Kerbal. So I should be able to do that now. Oh, if I brought my radial decoupler, I could have done that. Orbit 90,000 to 96,000. Damn it! Well, that's enough. So let's find where we're going to land. Not in the darkness, because that would be terrible. So please go around to the other side of the planet. I'd love it if you could get back to Kerbal Space Center. So actually, I'm coming in quite hot, like 2,000 meters per second. It's quite fast to be entering the atmosphere, which is probably why I'm getting that heat all the way up here. Like at 32 kilometers up, I'm getting re-entry heat. My ablator is taking it like a champ, but it may not be enough. Seems to be getting very cold up here. No, it's not getting cold at all. I don't think. I think it's quite hot actually. But it seems to be slowing down at a good rate. That's gone 2 k's off into the distance. That's very strange. We're nowhere near that beach that I was going to say. We are going to hit those mountains, I think. Hopefully I do actually slow down enough for my chute to work, because that would be embarrassing if it didn't. I should do, there's not a lot of weight here. And I seem to be going quite a sideways trajectory, which might help. Not sure how well it will account for that. So ready to deploy. As soon as I slow down enough. Actually, what speed do I have to get to before I pull the chute? 270? I have to be under 260. Well, that's rather strange. I would have thought 250 meters per second would still be too fast. But then, planes in the real world, I think 200 meters per second is about what speed they take off from the runway. So that would make sense. Please don't break. Please don't break. Please don't break. Please don't break. Ah, perfect. Go a bit faster now. Getting a lot of wind in the background for some reason. And I'm just gonna pop down just enough, like. No, that was all my science. That was 5 science right there. Ah, come on. That's no fun. Now we get one contract then. 35 science. So I just need another 10 science and I'll be fine for the next one. And I would have had it. I would have been really, really close had that other thing not blown up. Alright, well that's the end of this episode. Didn't get a whole lot done. Well, didn't get a lot of the contracts done, but we did practice flying around with the plane for a while. These contracts don't seem to give as much science as I remember. I might be playing on a harder difficulty than I used to. I think I used to play on easy actually. But we'll definitely get on to doing maybe these tourist missions next time. That one's a big one. You have to send 2 each, I think. Or maybe it will be flying on a suborbital trajectory and then going on an orbital trajectory as well. I'm not sure. But we'll work that out in the next couple of episodes. So thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you've got something I need to do, something better, or a better way of flying the spaceships or something. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye bye. Yeah, copper seeds. We have our first metal seed. Oh, glorious day! So, oh. I never have any.